Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to the channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay, so last night was epic. Trust me, in the Big Brother Naija house, we had the top ladies, or the two top ladies of the Big Brother Naija house, that is Dorathy and Nengi, sort out their issues. Now, a lot of people have their own perception or their own opinion about what happened last night. In fact, there was a lot of dragging on Dorathy last night. That's this Twitter people, they kept dragging her, calling her a liar and all that. So I had to go watch, because as at that time when all these things went down, I was like quarter to go to bed. But then when I opened my phone and I saw all those stuff, I said, no, I have to go and watch it myself and not base whatever analysis I'm going to give on based off of what people are saying on social media. So I watched it and I realized, okay, they actually had a talk. And the talk basically was about how, the rift between them happened. Now, they also talked about the fact that when they came in, they were like getting to know each other. They were doing their makeup together. The fact that even the first week when Nengi became the head of house, she would leave her HOH lounge and come to the room of war to do her makeup with Dorathy. And at some point, it was as if they were no longer talking to each other. And they talked about it. And then Ozo, you all know that Ozo is like the main-ish, the bone of contention between these ladies. So Dorathy said on her part, when she came into the house and saw Nengi the way she was with the guys, she was like, oh, okay, this fair skin, or light skin, beautiful girl, maybe her plan is to just, play around with the guys or to have the guys to herself, because the way Nengi was acting, she felt that was Nengi's game. And, that she had a game plan. And then with the whole back and forth with Ozo and Prince and other guys, she was like, no, that this girl has a game and this is her game, and she really didn't want to be a part of that because that's not who she is. And Nengi on her part said that was never the case, that she's a friendly person. It was never really to get the guys, that was what she said. And also Nengi made mention to the fact that she didn't know that Ozo and Dorathy were close. But there was a comma in that one for me, because I have a clip on the fourth day where she actually, when I think it was Prince, Watoni, Ozo, and Nengi were talking in the dining, and Ozo mentioned it, and she actually affirmed, that she knows that Dorathy and Ozo were close. But let's let that slide, because we are not here for those kind of stuff. We are not here to bring up contention. Yeah. So during the course of the talk now, Nengi asked Dorathy about a particular situation. You all remember that week that Nengi got drunk and she was vomiting and thought she was taking care of her, and also went and asked for a bean bag for Nengi. You all remember how Dorathy reacted that day. So Nengi, said that some people told her, in fact, two people in that house told her that that is Dorathy, told Ozo that he was being like Father Christmas. Yeah. And when she mentioned two people, she did not mention their names. In my mind, I just thought, the only person I can pinpoint that can say something like that is Watoni. No cap. Maybe Tonali Badge might be the second one. How did I arrive at this conclusion? Because Watoni has always been about this relationship thing from the beginning, and she always talks about it. So if there's anybody that I feel would say that kind of a thing, it's Watoni. It cannot be Lucy. It cannot be Katrina. It cannot be Lilo. It cannot be Vee, because even at that point, Vee wasn't that close with Nengi. And it cannot be who again? Which other lady was in the house? It cannot be any of those ladies. It cannot be Kaisha. So I just felt it has to be Watoni. There may be Tolani Badge, because they are the ones that do shalaye, that kind of, relationship thing. So, Nengi also said that even Ozo confirmed it to her. And Dorothy was like, she doesn't remember saying anything like that. But even if she did say stuff like that, basically, it's not from a bad place, and it must have come out of the fact that she was tired of the whole back and forth, and she sees Nengi as a person that was playing a game. That's what she said. And on that, I think that was the part where everybody started calling Dorathy a liar. Now, she did not say it though. She said she does not remember. Did she say something like that? Yes, Dorathy did say something like that. I remember that night they were out of the party. She did say something like that. I think she was sitting with Katrina, if I am not mistaken. So yeah, she did say something like that. So that was another comma that happened in that conversation on Dorathy's part. So a lot of people started using it and say Dorathy is a liar, Dorathy is a liar, Dorathy is a liar. I'm like, people, is it that people just, sometimes I wonder the way people reason. I'm not gonna lie. Is it that people just decide that I'm gonna hate this person no matter what this person does, whether the person does good or bad? I'm just gonna hate this person because I do not understand. Anyways, Nengi on her own part also stated the fact that if there's one person that she didn't really want to have any issues with, it's Dorathy, because she's the kind of person that when she's pissed at somebody, she will just start talking and talking. But Dorathy, she avoided it with that kind of situation with. And Dorathy on her own part said the same thing, that if she was ever going to have an issue with Nengi, it has to be about Ozo. That she was tired of being called up every Sunday about that, triangle stuff. That there was never really any triangle, that her relationship with Ozo was more like a brother or sister relationship, and that half of the time that she is with Ozo, they always talks about his family, his sisters, his mom, that there was nothing about feelings or I love you that was happening between both of them. Then Ozo always comes to her to complain about Nengi, and it's hard being nice to Nengi or being on Nengi's part when also her friend is always complaining about Nengi. And she also said that she also literally will come to her and complain about stuff and go back and do the very same thing. At some point she just like called him and like, Oga, is this a game for you? Maybe Ozo was playing a game. And Nengi also affirmed that fact that Ozo is very clingy, and Dorathy also said the same thing. She said she was so close to Ozo. In fact, her friendship with Ozo made her not to even relate with other housemates a lot. That she was so close to Ozo that she even didn't see anybody. It took her to like the third week before she even started noticing there was somebody like Bright O in the house. That was how Ozo was always clingy towards her. And Nengi said the same thing, that is Ozo's problem. Nengi also talked about the fact that she has told us countless times that there's no relationship, and the probability of a relationship happening between she and Ozo is 0.001%. I'm like, what kind of percentage is that one? Anyways, I'm happy that both ladies got to trash out their issues. I'm happy that Dorathy actually got to apologize, because even you and I that were watching from the beginning, we all, okay, maybe not all of us, me particularly, I thought she had a game plan. When Nengi kind of changed was when, or after the fight with Lucy, that was when she changed, So Dorathy now said that was the impression she had about Nengi, but she is sorry, that she apologizes for that perception she has, for judging her from afar, from not really knowing her, that she apologizes for that. So yeah, both ladies talked, and that was it. That was basically what it was all about, people of God. That was really what that talk was all about. I applaud them, for coming out and talking about this. One conversation can change a lot. I really, really applaud them, and I admire both of them for being two matured people, because I realized something. Every season, back to back, people always want two ladies to go at each other. They always want that. This year, they've not really seen that. So far, what we are saying is Erica versus Lekon people, and that is not enough for them. They just want Dorathy and Nengi to have an issue. The fans, I don't know. Does it feed people? I don't understand. Let these ladies be. So some other people are also of the school of thought that Nengi played Dorathy at her own game last night. I do not know about playing anybody. If it's about playing anybody, Dorathy came out plain and simple and told her, I apologize. This is the perception I had of you, and this, that. And for those people that said that Dorathy, like, she couldn't tell Nengi the word she said, most times she actually did apologize for everything she has said that came out of the fact that she misjudged Nengi. I might apologize to you, but I will not say exactly, will I come and tell you, oh, I called you this, I called you that. I'm not defending anybody, I'm just saying it. You will apologize for the things you did. You might not just say everything you said to the person word for word. That's me, that's what I'm saying. So for you people to actually, for some people to actually come out and say, oh, that Dorathy lied. Like somebody that came to somebody's face and told the person, I felt you were playing a game. I felt you were this. Said those things she felt to the person. Wouldn't the person even have the guts to also say those other things if she'd remember? That's just me. That's my own perception about it. I don't think she actually did lie or was a coward like a lot of people were putting on Twitter. I don't see any cowardice in that. And I also admire Nengi for coming out and letting both of them trash out this issue. And it's quite unfortunate, just like both of them said, that it had to take Ozo to leave for both of them to actually talk. You know, yeah, I congratulate both of them for this, and I hope when they come out that the fans wouldn't influence them to start another part of this toxic drama that always follows Big Brother Naija wherever it goes. Now, talking about Big Brother Naija and toxicity, you all remember the whole drama that has been happening yesterday and the day before yesterday about Erica and the supposed car and 2 million naira wahala. Bobrisky came into the chat, but after all said and done, our Oga CMC decided, you know what, I have thrown in the towel. I no longer want to go back and forth. I am apologizing. He went on different live streams yesterday and he was apologizing. I'm gonna put a clip of him apologizing once again at the end of this video. I think it's commendable. The first apology he gave, it doesn't hold water because he was kind of trying to say it's a transfer of aggression. He was blaming other people and all that, but I'm happy that he actually came out and gave an unreserved apology this time around. Okay, so talking about apologies, let's talk about Neo and Vee. So last night, Vee made it known to Neo that she thinks that he does not have her back in the house, and that on occasions he has seen her or she has seen him, being quite cozy with Erica, knowing fully well that she and Erica were not on good terms. And Neil was like, I don't want, why would I want to come into the issue you are having with somebody that was your close friend before? That it doesn't really make any sense. And if he was also going on and on about it, what do I think about that situation? I think that at some point, maybe Vee might be tired of Neo. That's what I'm thinking. But Neo actually does love Vee. That's my own thinking about that. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section. But at the end of the day, as usual, with Vee and Neo's fight, they settled, they did their laundry together. In fact, Neo started doing the laundry for Vee, even went as far as washing the pants for her to show how much he loves her. So I feel Neo actually loves Vee. I don't know about Vee's feeling, because from the diary session she had to some of the talk she's saying lately, it looks as if this whole feeling thing is gonna be ending at the door of the Big Brother Naija house. But hopefully it's not gonna be so. Let's just watch out for this too. So basically, guys, that is what has been happening in the Big Brother Naija house all through last night. Let me know what you think about all this in the comment section. Thank you so much, guys, for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your girl, Neo Williams. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Bye, guys.
Time, and I'll say it, and that's the only time I'm gonna say it. If you are just joining now, if you are here, if anybody is typing any negative something, tell them that I already came on live and I said you cannot justify what I did yesterday. It was transfer aggression, but it's never been. I can't justify it with that. I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart for calling anybody a bastard. I'm sorry to all my fans, all my people, all my friends, all my family. Anybody that I've abused in any kind of way is not me at all. That's not how I function. I'm a preacher of love. I'm the bull of the bullless. I'm the guy you can run to whenever you need help. I'm that kind of person that stands for women. I supported her with my heart, and I love her sincerely from my heart. And I still love her with my heart. Blah, 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 bro, 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 blee, 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 is not me. That was not me yesterday. That was my copy. This is the real me. Yesterday wasn't me. So the only good thing you can do for humankind is whenever somebody is commenting all those negative comments and everything, just let them know. Throw your insult now. You have 5 minutes, please, so that we can move on in peace. If you are here, if they pay you for hard, throw away your pain. Drop that insult now. I will take it gladly, happily.